The Luciferian Saga, a journey into pride, rebellion, and divine retribution. In the annals of theological discourse and literary imagination, few tales resonate as profoundly as the saga of Lucifer's fall from grace. Rooted in biblical accounts and elaborated upon by centuries of theological speculation and literary interpretation, the story of Lucifer stands as a cautionary tale of pride, rebellion, and divine retribution. At the heart of this saga lies the character of Lucifer, once a radiant and exalted angel in the celestial hierarchy. As described in various biblical passages and extra-biblical traditions, Lucifer, whose name translates to light bringer or morning star, dwelled in the presence of the Almighty, adorned with unparalleled beauty and endowed with great wisdom. His station among the heavenly host was second only to that of God himself, making him a creature of sublime majesty and authority. However, beneath the veneer of celestial splendor lurk the seeds of discontent. Lucifer, enamored by his own magnificence and wisdom, harbored a desire that bordered on hubris, the aspiration to ascend beyond his appointed station and attain parity with the divine. This desire, born of pride and fueled by ambition, festered within Lucifer's heart, ultimately catalyzing his fateful rebellion against the Creator. The biblical narrative provides glimpses into the unfolding drama of Lucifer's rebellion, albeit in cryptic and symbolic language. In the book of Isaiah, a prophetic lamentation against the king of Babylon serves as a veiled allegory for Lucifer's downfall, portraying his prideful ascent and subsequent descent into the depths of Sheol. How you have fallen from heaven, morning star, son of the dawn. You have been cast down to the earth, you who once laid low the nations. You said in your heart, I will ascend to the heavens, I will raise my throne above the stars of God, I will sit enthroned on the mount of assembly, on the utmost heights of Mount Zaphon, I will ascend above the tops of the clouds, I will make myself like the Most High. But you are brought down to the realm of the dead, to the depths of the pit. Isaiah 14:12-15. Neve. This passage encapsulates the essence of Lucifer's rebellion, his audacious aspiration to usurp the throne of God and establish himself as the supreme sovereign of creation. The imagery employed, the fall from heaven, the descent to the earth, and the plunge into the abyss, conveys the magnitude of Lucifer's hubris and the severity of his divine judgment. The book of Ezekiel further elucidates the nature of Lucifer's transgression, employing the metaphor of a lamentation against the king of Tyre to delineate the spiritual pride that precipitated his downfall. You were the seal of perfection, full of wisdom and perfect in beauty. You were in Eden, the garden of God. Every precious stone adorned you: carnelian, chrysolite and emerald, topaz, onyx and jasper, lapis lazuli, turquoise and beryl. Your settings and mountings were made of gold. On the day you were created they were prepared. You were anointed as a guardian cherub, for so I ordained you. You were on the holy mount of God. You walked among the fiery stones. You were blameless in your ways from the day you were created till wickedness was found in you. Through your widespread trade you were filled with violence, and you sinned. So I drove you in disgrace from the mount of God, and I expelled you, guardian cherub, from among the fiery stones. Your heart became proud on account of your beauty, and you corrupted your wisdom because of your splendor. So I threw you to the earth. I made a spectacle of you before kings. Ezekiel 28:12-17. Neve. This passage unveils the dual nature of Lucifer's character, his exalted status as the epitome of perfection and beauty, juxtaposed with the insidious corruption of his heart by pride and ambition. Lucifer's fall from grace is depicted as a tragic descent from divine favor to ignominious disgrace, as his once glorious visage is marred by the stain of sin and rebellion. The narrative of Lucifer's rebellion, as delineated in these biblical passages, serves as the foundational framework upon which subsequent theological reflections and literary interpretations have been constructed. Throughout the centuries, theologians, poets, and artists have sought to unravel the enigma of Lucifer's downfall, probing its theological implications and moral lessons with fervent zeal. In the medieval Christian tradition, the figure of Lucifer occupies a prominent place in theological discourse and literary imagination, serving as the archetypal embodiment of pride and rebellion. The writings of theologians such as Augustine and Thomas Aquinas expound upon the metaphysical underpinnings of Lucifer's fall, elucidating its theological significance within the framework of divine providence and human free will. In Dante Alighieri's magnum opus, The Divine Comedy, Lucifer is cast as the ultimate antagonist, presiding over the infernal realm as the fallen angel who defied the authority of God. Dante's vivid portrayal of Lucifer's monstrous form, a grotesque fusion of man, beast, and fallen angel, trapped in the icy depths of hell, captures the poetic imagination and moral gravity of Lucifer's rebellion, depicting its dire consequences for both the rebellious angel and the souls ensnared in his infernal domain. Similarly, John Milton's epic poem, Paradise Lost, offers a sprawling narrative retelling of Lucifer's fall from heaven, weaving together biblical motifs, classical allusions, and poetic invention to create a timeless masterpiece of English literature. Milton's Lucifer is a complex and multifaceted figure, a charismatic rebel whose eloquence and defiance captivate the reader's imagination, even as his pride and folly led to his eventual downfall. In conclusion, the Luciferian saga stands as a testament to the enduring power of myth and metaphor in shaping our understanding of the human condition and the mysteries of divine providence. From its origins in biblical narrative to its elaboration in theological discourse and literary imagination, the story of Lucifer's fall from grace continues to fascinate and haunt the collective consciousness of humanity, reminding us of the perils of pride, the seduction of rebellion, and the inexorable justice of divine retribution.